Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel and a new video on BallySpring. Well, today we drilled this field last time with canola, and it will need rolling today, so we need to buy a roll, which we don't have at the moment. Don't have much equipment at the moment actually. Just in the process of building up the farm with proper equipment to use, so nothing in the sale it looks like, so we're going to have to go for a new rolls. So let's have a look. This is obviously the one we usually go with because it's a decent price for the size at 12.3 metre. There are other options, cheaper options, but only 6.6 metres that. It's always nice to have a wider set of rolls because it's a relatively slow job and not a very exciting job, so it's not something I want to spend hours doing. It's always best to get things done like this quickly if possible. So it looks like they're mostly 6 metres. So although it's a bit boring, we'll go with the usual the usual set of rolls that I usually buy. That'll be £41,000. So yeah, I'll buy that. Have we got enough horsepower, I wonder, to run it on that tractor? Yes, we should have. It should be okay. So yeah, I'll head down to the shop and we'll collect the rolls. And then we'll start rolling that field. Okay, so I've just done the headlands with the rolls, and the help can probably take over now, get the rest of it finished off. I have just noticed as well, it's a different texture for the rolls, which is interesting. First time I think I've seen a map with different textures in FS22. Can't think, there probably is another one, probably not one that I've played. It's the first one that I've actually played on where the textures are custom rather than just the default ones, which is nice. So yeah, hopefully the helper will get on with this now. Get this field rolled. I will go over to this tractor, and we have another field which needs lime. It's not really a lime spreading tractor, this is more of a cultivation and drill tractor, but it should still be alright for lime spreading with. It's the only other one I've got, so what I'll have to do, probably should have put this one on the rolls really, actually thinking about it now, but yeah, it'll be alright. So the other field is up here. This one will also be drilled at some point, fairly soon I should think, probably in September, which will be the next month. I will soon be skipping time, but I don't want to do that until the rolling's finished. So yes, while the helper gets on with the rolling, I'll just spread this one with some lime. Okay, so that's the lime spraying done. Next we need to spread or spray the fields with herbicide and fertiliser. I'm still a bit undecided whether to spread fertiliser with the fertiliser spreader or get liquid fertiliser, but certainly for a start I'll be doing herbicide. So we will need to buy a sprayer. What would be good is to get one with the spot spraying, precision spraying attachment, which is an additional 39,000 on top of the sprayer cost. So I can't go for a really expensive sprayer, but this is the cheapest I think with the precision sprayer pack, which is 54,500. 27 metre working width, that'll probably be alright. With the spot spraying that would make it 93,500, so it's not cheap, but it will save us money in the long run. We can also increase the width. I think we'll stick with 27 for now though. That's already 93,500, so that's a lot of money for a sprayer, but yeah, let's buy that. Now the question is, do I do it with this tractor or shall I use the other one? See how far the helper's still got quite a lot to do, so I think I'll use this tractor. Which will mean driving back down to the shop again. So I'll probably jump cut this time. I'll just drive down to the shop and I'll see you when I'm down. Okay, so I've made it down here to the shop, got the sprayer on. We will need to buy the herbicide next. So that'll be pallets and then herbicide. I'll buy probably a couple for a start and just see how much that fills the sprayer up. How many is it? 2,000? Yeah, that should fill the sprayer, I think. I think it's a 4,000 capacity sprayer. So these two should fill it to the top. And then we'll head up to the field that drilled, where the helper's working, and we'll get that sprayed. The other one's a bit over this way a bit. Okay. Oh, not quite full. Well, it's 99% full. I think that is as full as it's going to get. I'm not quite sure why it doesn't say 100%. It's starting to go dark now, so yeah, as soon as this rolling's finished, we will move on to the next day. So don't want to be working in the dark. But until the rolling's finished, I can't really speed time up because otherwise the crop will germinate and then we won't be able to roll the rest of it. So it's got to be rolled before we can do that. I think the helper must be almost finished by the time I get back up there again. I'm sure the helper will be pretty much done. So yeah, I'll just run back up to the field and speak to you when I'm there. Right, so here we are back at the field again. Just get turned into the gateway. Without crashing. There we go. Yeah, so you can see over there, the far side, that's where the helper's got to. Has almost finished now. And we'll get the sprayer unfolded. I'm assuming this spot spraying will work even though the crop hasn't germinated yet. I think it will still work. It does normally without the spot spraying. A bit too far over. I have to fold up again and move a bit further into the field. That should do, I think. Pretty much lined up with the edge of the field there. Right, so we'll switch on, see what happens here. So nothing's coming out at all. Does that mean there's no weeds to spray? Maybe it will only work once they've germinated then. I know normally with precision farming it will allow you to spray even when the weeds haven't germinated and it will still kill them. But as there's absolutely nothing coming out at all, I suppose that means we have to wait for the field to germinate and the weeds to appear before we can actually spray them, I assume. So yeah, I think that's what I'll have to do, to leave it there. So what I'll probably do instead then is I'll jump over to the rolls. I'll get this finished off. Really not much more to do on this. Oh, it started missing a bit as well. Can't trust the helper all the time. So I'll just finish this off. that's the rolling done. So what I'll do now, I'll head to the house, the farmhouse, where we should be able to rest. I'll rest until 7 AM, and that will mean the crop should germinate, and then we can start spraying the weeds, I assume. It's my first time using it, so I'm not sure. Right, so it's quite dark. Fantastic view from the house, that's amazing. Very nice view. So let's head over to the field. Yeah, here we go. So the weeds have germinated now, you can see. So let's give it another go. We've already gone quite a long way into the field, so I'll have to spin around and go back again, I think. Start again from the edge. A bit darker than I was expecting for 7 AM. Probably should have rested till 8 AM, but never mind. It'll soon be light. We'll just put time a bit faster just so we get a bit of light soon. Right, turn on again. Ah, there we go. Look. You can see only some of the nozzles are turning on. When they detect the weeds, it switches the nozzle on and sprays that one weed, which should save us a lot of money in the long term with the herbicide, rather than every nozzle being on. It's only using a fraction of what it would be normally using. So that's good. Hopefully it will the 39,000 investment that it costs to add it onto the sprayer will be paying itself back soon. We'll need to spray quite a few fields for it to pay back though, I think. So yeah, I'll probably time lapse the rest of the spraying this field, and then we'll move on to the next job. Okay, so that's all the spraying done in that field anyway, and only used 6% of the contents of the sprayer. I'm sure without the precision farming spot spraying addition, it would have probably used about 20 to 30% of the tank, I would have thought, to guess. So yeah, I think long term that's going to be a really big saving. It's going to save us thousands in herbicide. Anyway, I'll drop the sprayer off there, and next I think we'll pick up the drill and we'll drill the other field. So this is the field that was, I forgot what it was now, I think it was, I'll have a look. What do we have in that other field? It should be in storage, whatever it was. Peas, it was peas. So yeah, we've harvested the peas, spread it with lime, so it's now ready for drilling. I think we'll drill linseed next in that field. I believe you can drill linseed at this time of year. I'm not sure which is the symbol for linseed. That one, I think, that's linseed. So that's the blue flower crop. So yeah, that'll be another interesting different crop to do. I'm trying, obviously the other one was canola, I'm trying to grow some different crops so I can see what they're like. Probably should have done a different crop rather than canola in that other field, but I just know that canola is quite a profitable thing to grow to start with. So I've gone with that, and also because it was one of the only things you could actually drill at that time of year in August. But I believe you can drill linseed in September, so that should be fine. So here we are, this is the other field that I want to get drilled. So we'll get this done today. Not sure how much seed linseed uses. I think it's very similar to rape, so it shouldn't use more canola. Doesn't use an awful lot of seed, so should have enough in the drill to get this whole field done. I don't think that's using too much. So yeah, I'll just time lapse the rest of this field. We'll get this field drilled and then head back to the yard. So we're almost done with this drilling now. Yeah, I didn't use too much Bristol on 59% full on the drill, so it's not used too much seed. One thing I probably should mention, a few people have asked, is I'm not uploading quite every day at the moment. It's because I'm really busy in real life with work and stuff, so it's really hard to get a video out every single day. Anyone that does that, it's, you know, I've been doing it for quite a long time and getting a daily video out, but I am just so busy at the moment, it's hard to maintain daily videos all the time, so yeah, don't be surprised if it's not one every single day. I will obviously try and get as many out a week as I can, probably aim for sort of 5 a week, if possible, maybe 6 a week, but I think 7 a week is pushing it a bit at the moment. Probably go back to that later in the year when I'm not quite so busy, but yeah, for the next few months I'm a bit flat out really with work and it's hard to maintain the videos, so I hope you understand that, but it is a lot of work to make these videos, especially now I'm doing a few commentary videos as well. It's a bit more work in editing and thinking about what to do, planning the videos and that sort of thing, so yeah, it's I'm certainly not stopping, don't worry about that. I'm still going to continue the videos, no problem at all, but just got to try and find the time to do it really, that's the thing. So if you expect 5 a week, if you get 6 a week, that's a bonus. So I'm sure you understand, but a few people have mentioned there's no video today and stuff like that, so that's the reason. Just really busy, so yeah, you'll still get videos. Anyway, we'll put this away and that'll be the end of today's video, I think. Got quite a lot done there, and we've got my new sprayer, very expensive sprayer, almost 100,000 for that, but hopefully worthwhile. So there, that's it. Hope you've enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you again in the next one.